Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Vintage Story. In yesterday's in yesterday's episode, we finished our house for the most part. I did finish filling in those top parts off camera. I do still need to get some more birch wood to put right here along all sides of the house and to build the support beams for up there. But in today's episode, I have a few things that I want to do. I want to search for ruins, and I would really like to search for some copper so that we can go straight to the Copper Age. I know I'm pretty much someone who's against rushing, but we are in standard mode after all, and our flimsy stone tools are only gonna do so much. And they're only gonna get us so far. I also want to do an entire sweep of this entire island and basically grab every flower, every leaf block that I see, break them all, get all those resources, all the trees, and just gather up all those materials. And I heard something. It could be that moose. There is a moose up here, which should be a fairly stable source of food if they keep spawning regularly. I also want to build some kind of like massive watchtower with a windmill on the top of this hill here. I also don't know where any birch trees are. I'm also gonna check out that ruin because I don't think I checked that out yet. Alright, ruin. Have we explored you yet? I don't remember seeing the step pit, so probably not. I probably passed by it, but never paid it any attention. Ooh, there is bony soil in it, though. Well, I guess we can take up the bony soil. If anything. Don't tell me it was only these two pieces of bony soil. If so, that's quite the bust, actually. Is there anything below it? Nope. Yeah, no, there's nothing below it. This thing looks like it was some kind of fireplace at one point. Probably what it was. Alright, well, let's go ahead and deposit these. Oh, actually, I want to just gather up these stones. But yeah, let's go ahead and deposit these bony soils back at the house. Ooh, fire clay. Oops, I mean to open my journal. I meant to open my map. Go ahead and jot that down. Alrighty, we made it back home. And, oh yeah, while we were off camera, I made some oil lamps. And I'm currently firing some of my other clay works that I made in the last episode. So let's go ahead and just put our bony soil right there for now. And let's go ahead and make another reed chest if we can. We can. And empty out our inventory a little bit and head out for in search of more ruins. Well, actually, oh yeah, we got plenty of daylight. Oh yeah, I also really wanna place this ebony seed somewhere. You know what? We can just place it right here. Ebony seed, and this birch seed can go right there. It'll sprout in a day, and then it should take about a month or so in game. All right, let's go ahead and cut to when we have found something interesting. Well, the only thing that's interesting that I've found so far is that we have a big old, what was that? We have a big old oak tree on the island, and there's some, oh wow. And there's crimson trees over there. I definitely want to grab some of those at some point. I don't know how I didn't even notice them in the last episode. Or the fact that there's another big oak tree right there. There's a lot more on this island than I thought there would be. Ooh, what's this? What is this supposed to be? Is that what I think it is? Oh my goodness. That is so cool. If my memory serves me correct, yeah. Rotten night pants. Ruined boar spear. Stick. A copper spear. Ooh, a carcass humanoid. I'm gonna keep that. Really? I could totally use that to make some kind of like weirdly weird thing. But is there anything around here? Oh, we have a seed vessel, it looks like. Very odd, peculiar place to put a seed vessel. Rice seed? Just rice seeds? Okay. Well, I don't need the sludgy gravel. I don't need that. Is that another one? It is another one. That one was food, cooking, and eat the book. Because that's what you do with the X skills mod. And it looks like there's something below. This could just be a foundation after all. Hang on, let me make a new shovel. Yeah, it was just a foundation. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and mark this on the map because I can come back here for the aged ashlar blocks. And with a chisel, I should be able to basically make them whole again. And this thing is... Ah! Not gonna lie, it scared me really bad. This thing would be pretty cool to take too. Alright, well let's go ahead and mark this one too. Oops. Ooh, what's this? Go and check this out. Well, there appears to be nothing of interest here. Just a weird thing. There's a lot of mushrooms up here though. Well, it's no ruin, but it's a trader. One we haven't spoken to yet either. Sasha. A buildings material trader. This will actually be good. Especially for getting hard to obtain cloth. Mainly wallpapers. Let's go ahead and mark you down on the map. Well, we found another ruin. Not much, but it does have some bony soil. Oh, there. Okay, good. There is more. Any more? Yeah, there's more. Any more? Doesn't look like it. Click on this side. Anything. Oh, there's a forage. There's a book in there too. Digging. Go ahead and eat that. Oh, I just realized that this is rice grain. That's actually huge. And I'd like to take the poultice. Alright, let's keep this adventure going. What is that? Oh, looks like there's a big ruin up here. Goodness gracious. Storm outside is getting a little wild right now. Grab up some berries. It's also getting pretty late. Oh, it's a graveyard. Oh, well, there is vessels. What else was there? Cabbage seeds. Okay, we don't need a lime. I will take that. And that's just the lime, yes. Okay, I'm actually very happy now that we came here. I don't even know if we should even dig up this place. Because I don't even know if it has bony soil under it. Well, you know, it wouldn't hurt to just get it out of the way. You know, at least this place isn't unstable. Oh, yeah, there is bony soil. Oh, and it's cob. Interesting. I also do want to gather these fences. Alrighty. It is a new morning. I also hear a wolf. There's a rift. And just this graveyard and us. I'm gonna go ahead and dig this out and I'll well, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it again. So from my knowledge, I think that there's gonna be bony soil under every single one of these graves. Pretty much. I mean, it's what makes the most sense to me, logically. Ooh, candle stubs? That'd be nice decoration. I'm definitely gonna mark this place and come back. I'll probably come back, like, off camera or something. And also, my theory has, for the most part, been correct about the bony soil being more so under all of these graves. Ooh. A miner belt. A tuning cylinder. I don't know what that does. A Jonas part? I also don't know what that does. 8 gears? I do know what gears do. Ooh, my first lore book. Let's go ahead and read it. Oh, this thing is long. I am not the reflective type. I was taught from a young age that life is better treated as a task. There is work to be done, so do it and do not complain. Thinking seemed like a luxury. I still follow that creed, but I have in my time come to see the power of thought. Thought has lifted me out of despairing poverty. Thought has given my village the strength to survive the harsher seasons. Thought has seen my people raise their voices in hope for the first time in years. I am speaking, of course, of him, my friend and companion, Jonas Falk. Our task here will be done in some few days. I wish to make record of the events that have transpired until this point. I do not know if any will live to read this, but I cannot leave it be. A madness compels me to write, though I am no learned master. This task will be better set for Jonas, but he is in no condition to complete it. I digress. Allow me to start from the beginning and forgive me my shortcomings. There's no other page. Wow, that's deep. I'm also gonna go ahead and keep the book because if I'm not mistaken, I can put them in bookcases. I'm also gonna get rid of that. What else was in here? This and that Jonas part. What don't we need? I don't know what this Jonas part does. I guess I'll get rid of that too. And rusty gears I definitely want to take, but I don't have enough storage. You know what? We can make a new bed. It's just grass. Let's go ahead and keep digging up these things for bony soil. Oh, we found another collapsed trunk. Oh man, there is so much stuff in here. More gears too. Ooh, a silver bracelet. And put that on. Virgin hand wraps. Don't have any gloves on, so let's go ahead and put those on. Ooh, Rotten King collar. I'm gonna have to come back here at some point to gather the rest of this stuff. This is really cool though. Oh man, I'm really finding like everything here, huh? Isn't scarf? Yes, please. I'm really happy that I'm finding bones, and I found another lore book. Okay, I don't need that. Will this float? Yes. I will read this lore book as soon as we get back to the new house. Back to the new house. Once we get back to the house, I'll read that lore book. This has probably been one of my most successful journeys. We now have a total of 26 bony soil, and we're not done yet. We still have plenty of exploring to do, if I'm being honest. So we're gonna go ahead and keep looking for more location. I'm still positive that this is something, because that kind of looks like this. You finally made it back home, and I'm like nearly dead. Well, nearly starving. Ooh, oh my goodness, this thing's gonna take almost 60 days to grow. Well, we have more bony soil to bank, and since we're home, we might as well oh, I just realized that our other stuff is just finished, which is great. Where'd that? There it is. Oops. And this one is actually going to end up being the one for storing my goods. So like this rice grain, turn it into rice seeds. Now it'll last a lot longer. Those rice seeds, these don't need to be in there, but I'll just put them in there. And we have enough sticks to get started on these ones now, which is excellent. And once I finish putting this on all of these, I will read this next journal. And we have 4 left over. Wonderful. Actually, I think I should go find something to eat first. Alright, I actually had to stop in the middle of that because I started starving. Oh yeah, this is gonna last us quite a while now. And we can make more, lanterns. Or what we should really be doing is saving the fat for when we make crops, because I haven't found any bees yet, so... Alright everybody, it's a brand new day in-game, and I hear drifter boys. And I see a drifty boy. Go ahead and take him out real quick. Oh, is he really the only one? Nope, there's another one right there. Back here. Back here, fool. Oh, yep, you're dead. Ah, it's new. I saw another drifty boy over here. Ooh, what should we call these guys other than drifty boys? Like, I feel like we should give them, like, proper names. Like Janet. Because they're a pain. Alright, let's see what they got. Nothing. There's another drifty boy and he's running from me. Yeah, he saw what I did to his buds. Yeah, he doesn't want none of this. Flax fiber, get out of here. Nothing, get out of here. Waste of my time. Another flax fiber. Is that all of them? I'm pretty sure that is. Alright, let's go ahead and set up... Ooh, actually, I should probably... Yeah. Oil these so that I can make fur clothes at some point. And our pig kilns are putting in the work. This burnt out before it could finish. Alright, let's go ahead and get some more wood, and then we'll finally read this my mind is not working today. This lore book. We'll read this lore book. The morning. Alright, let's go ahead and read this. It's just 1 page, so. Gather round, gather round. This is a story to get you through the long, cold night when it comes for you. Like it has this night for us. Do you think we were the first to feel the cold? The first to see the ghosts wandering through the night? No. This has been happening since my grandfather's era, since the time before that. I'll tell you about when it began. When Bearfirth, the first of us, saw the protector's light go dim and realized she was not alone in the forest. There was a time before this one when the world was dark. There was nothing out there, no light, no trees, no birds, no music, and no music. What horror. A great miasma of nothingness. Can you imagine such a place? Through this emptiness, a woman crawled, alone, starving, lost. She only knew suffering, only knew pain and grief, but she continued living, because she did not know of any other path. Man, that's deep. That is really deep. Both reflection and the morning. Ooh. That's hardcore, man. We have nowhere to put these books, so we're just gonna place them there for now. And we're also gonna go ahead and place our gears here. Oh yeah, look at all of our money. And we finally got a better storage piece right here. Okay, we didn't manage to get enough wood before it got too dark, but we have it's just a line of 3. Line of 3, that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And all of our stuff is done too, so we can definitely... Where did I put all my stuff? There we go. I should actually probably be putting these over here, away from my stuff. My OCD is not gonna allow that to look weird. That'll do. That'll do as well. And the Falx blade. So what we're gonna do is get a pickaxe, hammer, and get a Falx blade made up so that we can have a better weapon. We also do need to find more wood. I'm gonna just take that one piece of wood right there so that we can go ahead and make a wooden pan. Ooh, and it's common. Oh, it has durability. Since when? Alright, let's go ahead and sleep. Now, I think what I'm gonna do is take care of the bony soil first. Just because you do have more chance of getting riches out of it, so let's just hope that it makes us rich. And let's see here and AFK. Okay, no, we got a... Ooh. Okay, so we got a temporal gear, a stitching owl, owl, I don't know how to pronounce that. We got 2 gold from that. I don't need these copper spearhead, or flint, copper arrowheads, that's the word. A silver chain. We'll keep the spearheads. Ironite. Don't need that. Uranium. A golden necklace. A rusty gear. Don't know how to pronounce that. Or chain. And that's it. Can I put this on the ground? I need to clear out my inventory already, and whoa, that's a bad looking storm over there. That looks really nasty. I don't think I've ever seen storm clouds be that dark in this game. That's about as bad as the storm I've ever seen. But that over there, that's like pitch black. Alright, back to penning. Looks like it's that time again to clear out my inventory and get rid of stuff that I don't need. Ooh, I panned up a book. Another bunny ribcage. What is that? Looks like bones of some sort. Oh, that another rusty gear? Oh, buttons and clasps. Silver. Interesting. And looks like nothing. I got more money. Actually, let me go ahead and pen up these last two. So yeah, this seems to be a pretty good way to get some better riches and whatnot. And I do also want to read this. Alright. Letters. I think I've read this one before. Not in-game, but I think I've read this like online somewhere. Alright. Letters. Quartermaster's ledger. Date unknown. Our food stocks are depleted. We've only the dried wolf and rabbit meat left. Largely, we're left to chewing leather now. Our vests, our belts, our boots, we draw our last breath. The huntsman corpse, Corpse? I don't know. I want to say corpse, but that could be wrong. Managed to trap 2 healthy squirrels and a gray gosling. If you don't know what a gosling is, that's a baby goose. A gosling is a baby goose. Not more than 10 hours ago, I'd wager. It was not nearly enough to feed all of the workmen. The ones in the mines had to be prioritized as expected of their labor. Despite the additional meal, their health is declining. We are running out of options. Furthermore, Joseph, Barda, and Jaren were taken this day. They did not go willingly. The others might still have a chance. I have to believe so for my own sake. These lore books, man. These things are becoming more and more bad. Yeah, let's... Oh, is our charcoal's done, I think. Yep, our charcoal's done. We still don't have any copper to make anything. We also don't even have a crucible now that I am thinking about it. I always keep forgetting to make my crucible. I don't know why. I'll have to gather up some more clay to do that. Thankfully, there is some fire clay over here. I can grab up just a little bit of it and make up the little bit of clay that I need to make the crucible. Didn't take any more than like 8 pieces, hopefully. Yeah, that's gonna hurt if I jump there. I believe candles are also waterproof, so we're jumping in with the candles. Oh, there's even more fire clay right here. Let's go ahead and get this fire clay. I completely forgot about this patch of fire clay. Oh, you know what? While we're at it, we might as well make an oven. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to make one right away. I mean, we won't really be able to use it, but it'd be nice to have one right away. 59 should be enough to make a crucible. At least I hope so. I'm gonna just say that it will be enough. 17 charcoal should also be enough to make at least... It should be enough to make 3 tools that I need. The falx, the pickaxe, and the hammer. To make... Yeah, it should totally work. I mean, all I need is... It's only 60 copper nuggets, so... Yeah, that should definitely work. I have also opted to use this time to make 2 cooking pots and an extra bowl, because having 2 cooking pots would be good. Whoops, I overdid that. But yeah, having 2 cooking pots would be good because one can be for cooking, and when it comes time to making the more candles, I'll have one dedicated to just candles, and I'll know which is which because, you know, residue covered cooking pot. And that'll just make it pretty easy to just know what to do. Plus, I don't really think it would have been wise to have just one item in there. Alrighty, and that's filled in. And we do have plenty of sticks. And we have the logs. And I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. It is darker than dark out there. Alright, that has about 11 hours left on it. I think I'm gonna throw this door into the ocean. I think what I'm gonna do is finish up panning and then I'll wrap up the video here. We didn't really get to do much though. I would keep going, but I'm running out of time. And I pretty much only have time to finish panning this. While I'm sitting here panning, I also want to maybe search for a hot spring. By the time we get to, once we start making buckets and whatnot, we can make a temporal storm bunker. I've seen people do that, and I kind of want to make one. And that's another thing that I am dreading. I've never been in a temporal storm. I think the game said that I was gonna have one in like 17 days when I first began playing this, or yeah, once I began playing on this series, I just wanted to said that I had like 17 days. Alrighty, we have finished panning all of that bony soil. And we quite a lot of stuff actually. We got two more rusty gears. 2 emeralds, 1 peridot, some corundum, 2 more native silver pieces, some flax fibers, and whatever this thing does. Copper thorn. Oh. How do I make it? Oh my god, that's so easy. Do that right now. Boom. That's actually pretty cool. And it is dark as heck in here. Ooh, you know what? I just realized something. Something I could have done this whole time. Hang on, let me grab some stones. Alright, so we made our knife, and whoops, that is too high up. We can make some wattle fences. Just make 15, just because. And I do have a shovel. Remember there? I thought I did not. And we can make windows. I don't know why I didn't think about this. I mean, they won't insulate because there's nothing insulating about them. But they're windows. They're windows, nonetheless. It's natural light coming in, and it'll help. I mean, it won't do much during the night, but it'll keep it nice and cool in here. Basically, I want optimal amount of sunlight in here. Okay, so we can put one right there. Kind of want that design there. Alright, yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah, that looks much better. Not any brighter, but it's a little brighter. It's a little brighter. It'll work, it'll work. Well, what'll really make this pop is when I finally get some lanterns down. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I know we didn't really get much done today, but, in my opinion, that's kind of part of the whole journey. Just taking your time doing this kind of stuff. And I am, like I keep saying, I am new to this, and my planning isn't really, it's very poorly executed. I end up running out of time to do what I want to do. And I also get very distracted very easily and lose what I was gonna do. So next episode is gonna be hopefully more productive than this one was. And we are gonna be working on getting our copper going. We started taking wood from our house because we needed it to make stuff. Hopefully the next episode will be more productive than today's episode. But if you did enjoy, if you did not, let me know down below. That's about it for now, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now. Oh, and one more thing before I go. I want to say thank you again for subscribing. I just noticed that we just hit 29 subscribers in total now. That's one subscriber away of hitting my goal. And I don't like to ask for subscribers, but if you haven't already, maybe consider subscribing so I can hit my current goal of hitting 30 subscribers. I would very much so appreciate that. But then we can jump to the next goal of hitting 35. But yeah, that's all I got for now. So thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.